This video is brought to you by DistroKid. Hello guys, Colin here. Valve amplifiers are expensive things, and they suddenly get far more expensive if you break them. One way to ensure the total destruction of your Valve amplifier is by operating it without an appropriate speaker cabinet attached. Now, I've warned you never to do this in many videos before, but people keep asking why they can't. Like a broken amp isn't reason enough. So this video will look at the design of Valve amplifiers and the science of why running without a cabinet is a terrible idea. If you want to protect your Valve amplifier from certain destruction, then you'll need to know about the following things: impedance and maximum power transfer. Impedance is the measure of a component's opposition to an alternating current flowing through it. What this means is that your output valves, for example, will try and resist current flowing through them to a certain degree. The speakers in the cabinet will do the same, but by a different amount. Impedance is measured in ohms, signified by the Greek letter omega. By design, the output valves in an amplifier operate at high impedance. That's a high voltage with a low current, while conversely the speakers in a speaker cabinet operate at low impedance, a low voltage with a high current. To get the two to work together, we need to ensure that the impedance of the source, in our case the high impedance output valves, is matched to that of the load, our low impedance speaker. This is achieved using an output transformer. The main purpose of a transformer usually is to change voltage from one value to another. Impedance, voltage and current are all connected, so if you change one of these, the others have to change to compensate. So by transforming a higher voltage into a lower one, we simultaneously lower the impedance. By reflecting the low impedance of the speaker back to the output valves as high impedance, the transformer maximises power transfer between the two. Output transformers are wound and tapped off at different points in order to give a choice of impedance options to match a cabinet to. It's a simple case of matching the impedance value on your cabinet to the same number on your amplifier and connecting the two with a speaker cable. Now that's a speaker cable, not an instrument cable. Now if you don't know the difference between the two, I've got a convenient video up here explaining it. But if you want a TLDW, instrument cables just can't handle being used as speaker cables, which could cause them to fail, disconnecting the cabinet and leaving your amp vulnerable. Before we get into the horrors of what could happen if these rules aren't obeyed, I'd like to say a few words about this video's sponsor. Do you like making money? I mean, I do, that's why I'm doing this mid-video ad, but I'd also like to make money off of the music that I write. If you are in a band, or just recording as a solo artist, your aim will be to get your music out there and have people paying for it. But getting your music onto online stores can be a daunting and complicated process. That's where DistroKid comes in. DistroKid are an online distribution service that make it quick and easy to get your music onto all the major online stores, like Amazon, iTunes, Google Play, and even streaming on Spotify. With minimal effort, you can upload your songs and artwork, select the stores you'd like your music to appear on, and DistroKid will take care of the rest, with your tracks being available to purchase on your chosen stores, usually in only a couple of days. Best of all, DistroKid offers unlimited song uploads for one small annual fee, unlike competitor services who charge for each song you upload. Prices start at just $19.99 a year, so if you plan to upload a lot of songs, it could pay for itself in music sales in no time. I've already got a few tracks of my own uploaded to online stores using DistroKid, and I was pleasantly surprised at how quick and pain-free the process was. It's certainly a service I'm going to make a lot of use of going forward. Please buy my music! If you want to check out DistroKid for yourself and see how easy it is to start making money off of your music, then you can sign up using the promo link in the description of this video, and you will receive 7% off the price of your first year's subscription. So you'll be saving money while also making money. It's the perfect combination. Sign up to DistroKid today and start earning from your music. So what happens if you don't correctly match the impedance of your cabinet to your amp? Failure to match impedance results in power loss, and the greater the mismatch, the more trouble you could be in. Mismatched impedances create undesirable voltages in the output valves and surrounding components. While your amplifier may still function like this, it's not performing efficiently, and all that stress on the valves and other components can shorten their lifespan and risk sudden burnout or failure. Not connecting a speaker cabinet at all is extremely dangerous. This essentially appears to the output valves as an infinite load impedance, which the valves attempt to overcome by raising their voltage to infinity. Monstrously high voltages will take down your output valves in no time at all, and the fallout could destroy all sorts of components within the amp. Valves and output transformers are expensive to replace. Troubleshooting what other components could have failed will take time, and amp repair specialists charge by the hour. It's simply not worth being careless. Always ensure that a cabinet of the appropriate impedance is connected to a valve amplifier. Now, transistor amps are a little bit different. They don't have output valves that run at high impedance, so don't require an output transformer to match the impedance with the speaker cabinet. This is much of the reason why solid-state amps are so much cheaper than valve amps. Transistor amps are low impedance by design and therefore can run pretty much any cabinet in the standard 4 to 16 ohm range without adjustment. They're also not at the same risk of damage if a cabinet isn't connected, as load current simply can't flow in the output circuitry if the cab is disconnected. So to recap, valve amplifiers make use of an output transformer in order to match impedance between the output valves and the speaker cabinet. Failure to match impedance correctly will result in power loss and potential damage, and operating an amp without a speaker cabinet attached results in dangerously high voltages across the output valves, reducing your amp to a very expensive brick. If you've liked this video and you want to see more content from me, then you can hit that subscribe button and that will notify you of all new content as it comes out. My Patreon's also there for exclusive secret stuff if you wish to support me further, and there's other videos you might not have seen. But that's all for now, guys. Keep it loud, and I'll see you later.